That's it. All right, so I'm doing inclination. So with an inclination, here I'm drawing the x-axis. Actually, it's the horizontal line. Doesn't have to be the x-axis. So it's the y-axis, lead the x-axis. So if only line, it's among like this. You can see the yellow line, it has a positive gradient, because it's going upwards. Yes. So let's say the gradient of this line. Let's just say the gradient here, you're T2. So find the x-axis. There it is here. Draw an angle from the x-axis and go anti-clockwise until you strike that line, the yellow line. So that angle there, theta, kiona inclination. All right. Right. So how do we get it? We simply say tangent of inclination of that theta equals to the gradient, which is m. All right. So in our case, we'll say tangent of theta equals to 2. To get the theta, we do arctangent, shift tangent. You know that thing with the -2. Yeah. So that angle automatically, key inclination. It's already inclination because inclination is an acute positive angle. It must be acute and positive. Always acute positive. Rishabh. All right. Wait a minute. No, back off. Not acute. I'm sorry. I'm thinking reference. No. Inclination is between the smallest value k 0 degrees. It's between 0. Let me write inclination here. Inclination. Okay. Inclination. Okay, you know it's inclination and 180. Sorry, it's between 0 to 180. But it is positive. That's all. Yeah. All right. So now for this one here, we are going to press shift tangent of 2. Your answer will come out acute. It is for this one, for a positive gradient. Yeah, let me just put it this way. For a gradient Elling positive, I know the answer is acute. Well, you can actually say it's less than. It's an acute positive. So there we go. Can you see it's 63? So it's 63,43 degrees. Good. Now let's do another one for a line that is not acute. Let's say you've got a line that goes like that, the orange line. That gradient is a minus because the line is going downward. So the gradient, let's make it -3. All right. So what is inclination? I'm going to say it again. You start from the positive x-axis. You go anti-clockwise. All right. So I can start it from here and go this way like that. So that angle kaufel. All right? Yeah, but it's basically that angle, to tell the truth. You start from the x-axis and move anti-clockwise. That one. Let's call it beta. That is that is the inclination. This one, it is also inclination, but it must be positive. But we'll see, but it's gonna be obtuse, this one. Obtuse. All right, so how do I get this one direct? Almost similar to this. I know your teacher says ignore the sign. Don't ignore the sign. Do it this way. Just
Yeah.
say tangent as long as it's inclination. If it is obtuse, that one, just make that
Yeah.
one and say this one equals to, remember we say negative gradient. Can you see that?
Yeah. Yeah.
But when you do that, you're not going to get the answer, yeah, B. Yeah, that bit. It's not the answer for this direct.
Okay.
All right. So let's investigate how we did. We said shift tangent gradient. So to get any angle, so to get that B, you're gonna do the same thing, shift tangent -3. But since you want it, you must just say plus 180. That's all to it to make it positive. Because check what's happening now. Anti-clockwise means your angle are positive. Check if I go shift tangent of -3. The angle becomes minus. Can you see that it's minus? But it's not obtuse. Obtuse must be bigger than 90. It's not bigger than 90. Then when I plus 180, it now becomes exactly what I'm looking for. It's 108,43. So whenever it's obtuse, shift tangent of the gradient, then add 180. But your teacher will say, ignore the minus, then you press shift tangent of 3. You get that 71,56. Then they say, now you must say 180. You must say 180 minus 71,56. Yeah, which is that 108,44. But I don't do that. Why do I need to ignore the sign when I'm seeing it? I must ignore the whole question then. So I go shift tangent negative angle plus 180. I get that one. So that one, the beta is going to be 108,43. Now, I showed you how to get the inclination when you are given what? The gradient. Am I right? The reverse of it now. If you've got the inclination 63,43, you can get that angle of 2. You just say tangent of 63,43 to get the gradient. Can you see it's 1,99999? It's approximately 2. Can you see that?
Yes.
It gives you, that's the 2. It is 2. If we're to round off, let's say you say setup, you go to fix 0, round off to how many? Let's make it 2 decimal place. There it is, 2,0. So it is 2. All right. So yeah, it's because the reason why I didn't get 2 exactly is because when you rounded off a lot, let me show it to you without rounding off. Let me show it to you. Let's just go shift tangent of 2. There is your answer. I'm going to store that number in alphabet A. There we go. So watch now. When I say recall A, the whole number comes back. That means if I press tangent of recalling A, what will be the answer? There, exactly 2. Yeah. So same thing, if I want that -3, I must press tangent of what was that? 108. 108,43. Then I get that. That's -3,00, which is -3. That answer. So let's go back here. Now, yeah, I spoke about here finding the gradient. You need to do what? Tangent of the inclination angle. Yeah. So sometimes they don't give you the points. Maybe they can do this. They can draw a line here and then they give you an angle. But okay, this angle here, it's actually 5. It's 5 degrees. So you're like, I don't have the points. How do I get the gradient? It's tangent of 5. Then the gradient will be 0,087. Then you substitute, you get the thing. Are we together now?
Yes.
All right. Now the last part.